The Kansas City Chiefs in a few years still might be called the Kansas City Chiefs, but which Kansas City could be an entirely different matter. I'm Daniel Booth here with your Chiefs news of the day. If you are new to this channel, we discuss the very latest happenings coming out of the kingdom. If you want to join the conversation, leave a comment in the comment section below, and of course, like and subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out a ton. But big news coming out of CBS today, as CBS reporting that the Chiefs are potentially headed to Kansas. Kansas making a pitch for the franchise to cross state lines. What does this all mean? Well, CBS reporting that Kansas lawmakers are ready to pounce and make an offer that Clark Hunt simply can't refuse. Reporting the state of Kansas is looking to approve a House bill. Lawmakers there are looking to approve a House bill that would change certain criteria for STAR, which is an acronym for Sales Tax and Revenue Bonds Qualification. Now, STAR bonds are a financing tool that allows Kansas municipalities to issue bonds to finance the development of major commercial, entertainment, and tourism projects. Now, essentially, what this all means is that the bill would require any new sports team that comes to Kansas, any professional new sports team that comes to Kansas, they would be required to build a brand new stadium, meaning a brand new Arrowhead, a brand new billion-dollar Arrowhead, a brand new Arrowhead that they can dream up and think what would be the best way to go. And listen, it's hard not to imagine Arrowhead out at the Legends. You've got KC Sporting, you've got the racetrack, you've got the casino, you've got all those restaurants and that nightlife built right in. And what's just south of that, all that Johnson County money. So it's hard not to imagine. Now, that being said, listen, full disclosure, I was born and raised in Overland Park. I'm from Johnson County, and I still don't know if I'm really on board with this decision. My heart would break for Johnson County residents if they were to leave Kansas City, Missouri. Arrowhead is sacred ground. I remember going there. I'm 44 years old, and I remember going there watching Steve DeBerg as a 12-year-old. Arrowhead is sacred ground, and it's hard to imagine that going away. But when you look back at the vote a little while ago that Jackson County residents rejected, you look back and you think, I don't think the Chiefs really had their hearts in on that one. It didn't seem like they were really aggressive in their marketing campaigns. They weren't getting the word out. Somebody suggested to me today that perhaps that thing was made to fail, and perhaps this has all been in the works. So the Chiefs executives can go and say, hey, look, we asked for the money. We asked for the renovation money, and Jackson County residents said no. Meanwhile, letting Kansas get their ducks in a row and get this bill passed and bring the Chiefs across state lines. What do you think? Respond in the comments. I'll respond with you. Let's keep the conversation going. Again, I heartbreaking to think about, but also kind of impossible not to imagine what that would be like over there in the Legends. All right. Other big news of the day, the rookies, guess what they got today? They got their new numbers, and pretty cool. Noteworthy, no pun intended, thanks to Joe for that joke. Xavier Worthy will be sporting the number 1. So his jersey will literally be the number 1. And so his jersey will say Worthy 1. A little presumptuous if you ask me, but I still like it. But that's his preferred number in high school and college, so it's no surprise he'll be bringing it to the NFL along with his 4.21 speed. We talked about that the other day. That's 19.5 miles per hour. But this is interesting because former Chief and self-sacrificing hero of Super Bowl 57, Derek McKinnon, has been having that number, the number 1. He's been wearing that number the last 3 seasons in Kansas City. He's still unsigned as a free agent, and this could point to the Chiefs expecting to move on from that speedy veteran. However, many expected Brett Veach and his team to draft a running back in the later rounds, and the draft came and went with no addition to the backfield. But they have signed multiple undrafted free agent running backs, including Amani Bailey out of TCU. He joins fellow Horned Frog and 4th-round pick Jared Wiley as additions to the offense. Now, since they're already in Fort Worth, maybe they'll get a chance to work out with Mahomes in Texas. That's just down the road from the TCU campus. And lastly, here's something really cool I found today. If you don't think that Worthy is excited to be a Chief. If you don't think that he's bought in and ready to work out with Patrick Mahomes and win Super Bowls, check out this. Well, let's close that video. He got a tattoo today. Oh, I pulled up the wrong one. Here we go. 1 second. There we go. Oh, I don't have it. Anyway, my apologies. I'll get that video to you later. But look it up. Xavier Worthy getting a cheese arrowhead tattooed on his arm today. That's pretty awesome. So hopefully in a decade from now, he'll be getting a Hall of Fame tattoo to go along with his multiple Super Bowls. Thanks so much for watching. Have a safe and wonderful night. Again, like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, go Chiefs.